Hey guys, it's Julie. So today I wanted to share with you all this really glamorous kind of golden glitter look for the holidays. I just think this look would be great for any type of holiday parties that you might have to go to, whether it be like a Thanksgiving party or Christmas party. This would even be great for New Year's. So I feel like this look is just really versatile for the holidays, and it's kind of like a classic look but with a twist to it with the glitter and everything like that. Now, most of the products that I use today are from the drugstore. I think, well, there's two things that I use today that are not from the drugstore, but everything else is really affordable. The eyeshadows that I use in this tutorial are from the Wet n Wild's Comfort Zone palette, and I use all these shades over here on this side. And then for the glitter part, I use actually 3 different types of glitter. But the reason why I like to use 3 different types of glitter is because I feel like it creates more depth. So that's why I use 3 different glitters in this tutorial. I use the Tarantino Sparklicity powder in Sparklicity Pure, and then I use this Wet n Wild's Mega Shimmer glitter in, what is it, Pink Sugar? Yeah, in Pink Sugar. This is a little bit more chunky glitter, as you can tell there, and it's really shimmery. It's really iridescent like shimmer. And then the last type of glitter that I use, it's almost like an eyeshadow pigment, but it's this Victoria's Secret, and this is in the color Star. It's just a really nice golden powder. So those are pretty much all the products that I use in my eyes, besides like my mascara and the eyeliner. So let's just go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Alright, so before we get started, I had a boo-boo this morning. I burnt myself with my curling iron when I was trying to curl my hair under, so if you see that little red mark on my face, that's what that is. So be very careful when you're curling your hair. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and prime your eye, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden. That's what I'm going to be using to prime my lids today. Okay, so the first eyeshadow that we're going to use from this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette is the very top eyeshadow, this golden shade right here, and you're just going to put that on this E55 brush by Sigma. So just pack on a lot of that golden color there, and then you're just going to put this all over your entire lid, from, you know, your eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. And you really want to put a nice wash of this gold color down. Then the next color that we're going to use in this palette is the second shade down, and we're going to be using the E40 brush to be applying this eyeshadow. So just put it there on the tip, and then you're just going to put this in the crease of your eyelid just to kind of warm up the brow bone area. Just right in here, you're going to put that. And the next shade that we're going to use is this third shade down, this nice brown color. And I'm going to be using the Sigma E25 brush to be applying this eyeshadow. And you just want to put it there on the tip of this brush. Knock off any excess. And then you're just going to put this in the crease of your eye. A little bit more focused than we did with the warmer shade. Next, you're going to take the Pencil E30 brush by Sigma and stick it in this brown shade as well. You're just going to put this in the outer V part of the eye. Right in there. And then you're going to go back with that blending E40 brush, and you're just going to blend those 2 brown shades together. Next, you're going to go back with that Pencil E30 brush, and you're going to grab this very bottom shade, the darkest brown shade in this palette, put it on the tip of the brush, knock off the excess, and then you're just going to barely put this in that outer V part as well, just right there, just to define the outer part of your eye. And then you're also going to take this down here as well, just a little bit, not much. And then you're also going to go back with that blending brush and just blend it out, kind of pull it up. Now before we clean up the fallout, I want to go back with the E55 brush, the shading brush, and go back with that golden eyeshadow here. And we're just going to touch up the gold part on the lid, just to intensify that golden part. And you're also going to put this in the inner corner of the eye as well. You can go back with like a cotton round or a Q-tip and put a little bit of lotion on that and clean up the fallout that we've had, and just kind of make it a little bit more clean. So what I do is I just start right here and just kind of bring it up like this to kind of make sure that you're keeping that cat eye, and so it's not droopy or anything like that. And then I just kind of go over the edge like this to kind of blend that out, so there's not like a harsh line right there. So my secret to get the glitter to stay on all night long and to keep it from, you know, like falling all over your face is to use this Duo eyelash glue. And I know that there's other products that you can use out there to help keep the glitter on, so that's what I'm going to use to keep this glitter, you know, stuck on my eyelid. And the secret to doing this is you want to get all your glitter like set up and like ready to go, because once you get this on your eye, you have like a really short amount of time to like get it on there before this glue dries. So just go ahead and get the lids off your glitter and get them set up. And then you want to get the brush that you're going to use to apply the glitter. So I'm going to use the E55 brush to apply the glitter to my eyelid. You want to go ahead and squirt a little bit of this eyelash adhesive on your index finger. So get about that much. So you're just going to kind of rub a little bit of it off onto your other finger like this, so it's not like a huge blob. And then you're going to put this wherever you want the glitter to be. So we're just gonna like start dabbing this like all over the lid, like from the edge, and you can also put it up into the crease a little bit too, because you do want a little bit of that glitter up there. Now you want to go ahead and get your E55 brush. You want to start out with the Sparklicity powder by Tarantino. Put it on your brush, knock off the excess, and then you're just going to start dabbing this like on the lid. And so you can see how much sparkle that adds to the look. Then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Shimmer. Dip the brush in there like that, knock off the excess, and then you're going to also put that on top as well. I just really think all these glitters like layered really create a very pretty effect. Okay, and then lastly, you want to go ahead and use your Victoria's Secret, the gold kind of glitter. Put that on your brush, knock off the excess, and then you're just going to focus this right here on the first part of the lid, where you put that gold eyeshadow to begin with from the Wet n Wild palette. Okay, now as you can see, I have a ton of glitter that fell out on my face. That is why you want to wait before you put your foundation on and do your eyeshadows first, so you can get rid of this glitter. The way I go about getting the glitter, you know, off of my face is I will take a cotton round like this. I just got this cotton round from Target, and then I'll just take some lotion. This is just some Avon. It's like eye makeup remover lotion. And I will put that on the cotton round. I will just wipe off the glitter that's on my face. And you might have to do this a couple of times to get all the glitter off, but this is a good way to do this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the liner. If you're afraid about getting glitter in your eyeliner, just do your eyeliner first. I just opted to do it second. So just go ahead and line your eyelid. I'm just using my NYC liquid liner. So now you want to go ahead and apply your mascara. And I'm using the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara by L'Oreal. Alright guys, so to finish out this look, I used the Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. And then for a highlight, I used the Hard Candy Moon Glow and Luminizing, but I just use that to highlight my cheekbones. And then for my lips, I use two different glosses. I use this Revlon's lip gloss in, I think it's called Nude Luster. Yeah, in Nude Luster, and this is their super lustrous lip gloss. And then I also use the Milani Glitzy Glamour gloss, and this is in the color Center Stage, and I just use that in the center of my lip. So that completes this nice holiday golden, like, glamorous glitter tutorial, and I hope that you all enjoyed this look. As always, if you guys are enjoying my eyeshadow tutorials, please don't forget to like this video, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye bye.